Welcome to TOneAcademy. In our last video, we discussed about the probability concepts and we have seen about the coins cases. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about the dice. How the questions will be asked from this dice and what are the things which we should know while solving this dice concept. Now see here students, in dice, if you observe carefully, at max, in general, they will ask us questions mostly based on 2 dice or 3 dice. Sometimes they will go beyond 3 dice also, but that questions we will see how we are going to deal those questions. But in general, mostly we will have only 2 dice case or 3 dice case. At max, to be frank, we will have only 2 dice mostly. Now when we throw one dice, what are the possible outputs, students? What are the possible outputs for us? 1. The chances we may get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, right? These are the possible outputs. When I toss one dice, yes sir, these are the possible outputs. When I throw 2 dice, what are the possible outputs? When I throw 2 dice, what are the possible outputs for me? We will get 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, like this up to 1, 6. And if you write down like this, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, and last 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, and so on, 6, 6. Right? These are the outputs which we will get in general. So here how many outputs do we get? 6 outputs, sir. Okay, good, superb. Here how many outputs we will get overall? We will get 36 outputs. Now please observe carefully. Similar to our coins. For one coin, how many outputs do we have? For one coin, we will have 2 outputs. One is head or tail. Is it correct? Now, when one dice are thrown, what are the possible outputs for us? 6 outputs. When 2 dice are thrown, what are the possible outputs for us here? 36. Now, please observe, from this what we can make a relation is, when n dice are thrown, the possible outputs for us are 6 to the power of n. That means, if I throw 3 dice, what will be the total number of outputs? 6 cube. That is equal to what? 216. So at max, students, observe carefully, we will go for 3 dice only. In some rarest of the rare cases, we will go beyond that, but still we can find the total number of outputs by simply increasing the power. Okay. Now in this dice concept, students, we should understand few important things before solving the problems. What are that means? Sometimes in the question they will ask us, mostly in the case of 2 dice. When 2 dice are thrown, okay, understood? When 2 dice are thrown, what will happen for us? When 2 dice are thrown, what is going to happen for us and how we are going to discuss that 2 dice cases? Means, what are the possible outputs, students? We know what it is, 1, 1, 1, 2, like this, right? They will ask questions in such a manner that what is the probability of getting a prime number? Or what is the probability of getting a sum as sum 7? What is the probability of getting the sum as sum 10? Something like that. For example, if they say that, what is the probability of getting their sum? Sum a prime number. If they ask something like this, what are the prime numbers, students, which we have? Whose sum will be that one means 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. 13 is also a prime number. But when you add 2 numbers, what is the highest sum we will get when we add 2 dice sum? 12 only, right? The highest values are 6 and 6. If you add 6 and 6, what is the sum which we will get? 12. So what we should do now? What is the chances to get 2? What are the chances to get the sum as 2? 1, 1, right? Only one way. What is the probability of getting the sum as 3? 1, 2 and 2, 1. 2 chances. What is the probability of getting the sum as 5? 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Right? What is the chance to get the sum as 7? 1, 6, 6, 1, 5, 2, 2, 5. Right? 4, 3, 3, 4. And what is the chance to get the sum as 11, students? 5, 6 or 6, 5. Now what will happen overall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the probability now becomes what? 15 by 36. Probability will become what? 15 by 36. So which will be equal to what? 5 by 12. So now please observe here students, like this, based on the situation, sometimes they will say that the sum should be 4, some should be 6, some should be 8, some should be 10. Like this they will ask us different cases. Now each and every time if you keep on writing like this, it will waste a lot of time. Then sir, how we need to remember it? Means please observe this one carefully, everyone. So these two numbers sum is very important. There is a simple logic to remember the sums, whatever the required sum, how we will get that required sum and all those things very easily. How many times the sum when two coins are tossed? Please be careful. When two dice are thrown, what is the sum? How many times the sum? Usually the minimum sum is what, students? Minimum is 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. 11 and 12. So these are the sums possible, right? When I throw two dice, sum on two dice will be equal to this one. So to get 1, 2, the chances will be 1. Here 2, here 3, here 4, 5. At max it will go to 6. And then from here onwards in a decremental manner. So once again 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please observe carefully. 1 to 6 it went and from 6 to 1 it came. So that means the sum, how many times? To get the sum as 7 means there are 6 chances to get the sum as 7. What are those 6 chances? Just now we have seen. What are those 6 chances? 1, 6, 6, 1, 5, 2, 2, 5, 3, 4 and 4, 3. So you should remember this one, students. Up to 7, please see, observe this one, up to 7, 1 less than the given number. To get the sum as 5, how many times we will get the sum as 5 means 4 times. To get the sum as 6, how many times we will get the sum as 6 means 5. Like this, you can, up to 7 you can remember 1 less than it. From 8 onwards or else from back side, you can remember in backward 12 will be 1 time, 11 for 2 times, 10 for 3 times, 9 for 4 times, 8 for 5 times. Like this, please try to remember these sums, students, so that it becomes easy for us while solving the problems quickly. We can solve the problems very quickly if you remember these things. Okay, right? Now we will start solving the problems. What will happen? Now, two dice are thrown simultaneously. What is the probability of getting the sum as 7? What is the probability of getting the sum as 7? Just now we have seen. How we will find the probability sum as 7? Probability means what? Desired output by desired outcomes by total outcomes. Desired outcomes by total outcomes. Yes, sir, desired outcomes by total outcomes. So what is my desired outcome here? Sum should be 7. When two dice are thrown, sum should be 7 means tell me what is the probability I will have, how many times we will get the sum as 7? Just now we have written 7 minus 1, that is 6. By what are the total number of outcomes? When two dice are thrown, total number of outcomes are what? 36. So what will be my probability here? 1 by 6. What will be my probability here? 1 by 6. So this is very important, students. So please try to remember these things at any cost. This is very important. If you were able to remember it, it will be well and good. If not also, no problem. Write once, you will easily understand the logic behind them. If not, what happens is you need to write each and every time all the possibilities like this. It will waste a lot of time. Instead of that, try to remember this one. Okay, next one. Two dice are tossed. The probability that the total score is a prime number. Now please see here, the total score should be a prime number. Earlier also we solved the same thing, but for time being we will using our shortcut we will try to solve it. 2, 3, 5, 7 and the other one is 11, right? So to get 2, how many times, how many chances? 1 chances. To get 3, 2 chances. 5, 4, 7, 6. Why? Because till 7, 1 less than that one. And when it comes to 11, from 12 it is 1. Next 11 it becomes what? 2. So what is my desired outcomes here? So probability will become what? 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 6, 13, 13 plus 2, 15. 15 by total chances are 36. So what will happen? 3 5s, 3 12s. 5 by 12. It will save a lot of time, students. If you remember it, it will save a lot of time. If not, it will become difficult for us while solving it will take some more time. If you write all the chances, see, you need to write for 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11, not for a single number. For a single number means somehow we will write it. Okay, even though it takes some time, we will try to write it. But this is not for a single number, this is for 5 numbers. Okay, understood? This is how we are going to solve this one. Next one. 3 dice are rolled. The number of possible outcomes in which at least one dice shows 5 is. Now see here, 3 dice are rolled. 3 dice are rolled and the probability is what? At least one dice shows 5. At least one dice show 5. Now tell me, students, how we are going to do? If we go in this direct logic, is it practically possible for us to get this value? Yes, it is possible, sir, but it takes a lot of time. Then how we are going to solve this one? Yes, we are going to solve in the negation manner. That means what? 1 minus no 5 at all. No 5 at all. 1 minus no 5 at all. Okay. So no 5 at all. So what will be my probability? Tell me. They are asking not the probability, just they are asking the possible outcomes. Possible outcomes, not the probability here. Probability means we will do it in little bit different manner. So here just not counts means total number of chances are how many, students? Total number of chances are 216, sir, 6 cube. Minus 5 should not be there at all, right? So now my total outcomes will become how many? Just 5. My total outcomes will become how many? Just 5. So 5 cube. See, dice will have 6 faces. On 6 faces, we will have 6 different numbers. And here my requirement is 5 should not become at all. Should not come at all. That means that out of 6 faces, one face is completely deleted. So 6 cube minus 5 cube. So what you will get here? 216 minus 125. 216 minus 125. So what you will get here? 216 minus 125, 91. 91. So the possible outcomes here are how many? 91 possible outcomes we have here. Okay, if they ask for probability by total number of chances. 91 by 216. Okay, that's it. Next one. If 2 dice are thrown, then what is the probability that some of the faces of the dice are multiple of 4? Multiples of 4. See here, students, multiples of 4. What are the multiples of 4? 4, 8, 12, 16 and so on. But do we require from 16 onwards? No. Why? Because the maximum value when we throw a dice is what? 12. So the number of times chance to get 4 is how many ways? 4. To get 4. How many chances we have? 3 chances. To get 8, till 6 it will go up to 7 and from 7 onwards it will start decrementing manner, right? So to get 8, how many times we will have? 5. To get 12, 1 time, 1 chance. So that means what will be my probability here? 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 by 36. So here my answer becomes what? 1 by 4. 1 by 4. See here, students, how easily and quickly we solved this one. If you know that when number of times, how many times 4 will come, 8 will come and 12 will come. If you know that number, you will get the answers very quickly and easily. Understood? Understood, right? This is how we are going to solve this type of problems. Just please keep an eye on this one. That is enough. Nothing more than that. Okay, next. 2 dice are thrown simultaneously, then find out the probability of getting sum which is divisible by 5. Similar to that one only. So what you will get? 5 or 10. 5 or 10. Only 2 multiples are possible, right? To get 5, how many chances do we have? 4. To get 10, from back side, 12 is 1, 11 is 2, 10 will become what? 3. So my probability here will become 4 plus 3 is how much? 7. 7 by 36. 7 by 36 will be my probability. 7 by 36 will be my probability here. Next one. Everyone pause the video and try to get the answer for this one. A throws 2 dice together and gets a sum of 7. If his friend B now throws the same 2 dice, then what is the probability that that sum is lesser than 7? Sum is lesser than 7. See here students, the first statement, A throws 2 dice together and gets a sum of 7. It was given just to confuse you. There is no use of that statement here in this problem to solve it. Just to increase the length of the question and to confuse you people, he given that data, but it is of no use. Next, see here, if his friend B now throws the same 2 dice, whether he throws the same 2 dice or different 2 dice also, it doesn't matter for us. 2 dice, then what is the probability that the sum is lesser than 7? Sum is lesser than 7. What are the chances do we have? That means my sum should be 2, or my sum should be 3, or my sum should be 4, or my sum should be 5, or my sum should be what? 6. Right? This is the thing. Lesser than 7. Not even equal to 7, lesser than 7. So this is how. So to get 2, how many chances we have? 1. To get 3, 2. To get 4, 3. To get 5, 4. To get 6, 5. So 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. Right? So now my probability will become what? 15 by, when 2 dice are thrown, what is the total number of outcomes? 36. What is the total number of outcomes for me? 36. So 15 by 36, it will become what? 3 5s are 3 12s are. It becomes 5 by 12. It becomes 5 by 12. Very simple. Very simple. If you know these sums, why? Because students, mostly they are asking questions based on the sum of 2 dice only. And that too for 2 dice only. So you should be good in remembering this one. Then easily you can solve the problem and you will get the answers also very quickly. Okay? Right? Next one. Everyone pause the video and try to solve it. When 2 dice are thrown, what is the probability that the numbers shown are different on the 2 dice? Numbers shown are different. Tell me how we will find this one. Whether we will find it directly or indirectly. Which one is the best method? Tell me. 2 numbers are different, right? I want the number shown on the 2 dice should be what? Different. Number shown on the 2 dice should be what? Different for us. Right? That is the case they given for us. Okay. But instead of that, what I will do is, different means 1 minus same. Can I find that one? Probability of same number? Yes, sir. We can find the probability of same numbers easily, right? Same numbers in the sense, what are the outcomes which we 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4, 5 5, 6 6, right? These are the same outcomes, but they are asking for the different one. That is the reason I written it as 1 minus same. So now what happens to this one? 1 minus for same outcomes. Total how many are there? 6. Sorry, desired are how many are there? For me 6 by total is 36. So 6 1 6 6. So it will become what? 1 minus 1 by 6. This will become what? 5 by 6. 5 by 6. So please observe these type of things carefully, students, so that you will get the answers quickly and effectively. If not, what happens is, if you start writing all the things manually and start counting it, it will waste a lot of time. And the other one is, try to think, if any probability is very lengthy, then immediately change your thought process in the negation manner. Okay, if the thing happens and not happens. So 1 minus if the thing, same thing, opposite to that one. Here they actually asked us for the different numbers. So what I calculated here, 1 minus the same numbers. 1 minus the same numbers. You should be able to shift these two things properly according to our choice. Right? Next one. When 2 dice are thrown, what is the probability that the difference in the outcomes is 2? The difference in the outcomes is 2. Now, whenever you see these type of questions, for these questions, we cannot apply any shortcuts or techniques, students. Definitely, we should write all the possible outcomes manually and then only solve it. Why? Because we don't have any other choice. So now tell me, what are the outcomes which we will have 2 difference as 2? Tell me. 1, 3. Their difference is 2. Next, what is the 2 outcomes I can write? 2, 4. Their difference is also 2. First, generally write, and the opposite pairs we can write it into 2. Later we can do that one. So next, what I can write? 3, 5. Yes. There is a chance. Next 6 comma 4. Yes, there is a chance for that one. Next, what is the other probability we have? Do we have any other one? 1 3 2 4 3 5 6 4. Right, only these are the things, right? And 3 1 4 2 5 3 4 6. That is also another possibility, right? So that means what? Total, these are 4 in number and opposite to that one is 2 in number. So my answer here will become what, students? 8 by 36. Why? Because 4 into 2 is 8, 8 by 36. 4 2s are 4 9s are. So my probability here will become what? 2 by 9. 2 by 9 will be my required probability here. Okay, understood? Right, next one. A coin is tossed and a dice is rolled. The probability that the coin shows head and the dice shows 6 is. Now, we are mixing the coins and the dice questions here. Please observe here. A coin is tossed and a dice is rolled. The probability that coin shows head and dice shows 6. That means my coin should show what? Head. And my dice should show what? 6. Okay, what is the probability of showing head? What is the probability of showing head, students? When one coin is tossed, what is the probability to show head? 1 by 2 into when one dice is thrown. What is the probability to show 6 as my outcome? 1 by 6, right? Total 6 outcomes. In that 6 is also one of the outcomes. So 1 by 2, probability of this into probability of this. And already we discussed, it means into. So what happens to this one now? 1 by 12. So the probability to get head and 6 together is what? 1 by 12. 1 by 12. If you write it in manual way, it will waste a lot of time, students. What are the chances usually? What are the total outcomes? Tail, tail, tail 1, tail 2, tail 3, tail 4, tail 5, tail 6, right? This is one chance. And next one is what? Head 1, head 2, head 3, head 4, head 5 and head 6. This is another one. Am I correct? So what is telling to get head and 6? Only one chance. Only one chance. So 1 out of total number of chances are 12. So 1 by 12. If you write it manually, it will waste a lot of time. Instead of that, 1 head and 1 tail. So to get head 1 by 2 into to get head 1 by 2 and to get 6 it is 1 by 6. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 6 it becomes what? 1 by 12 for us here. Okay, right? The next one. So that's it, students. These are the questions. These are the questions based on the dice. In the next video, we will see questions based on playing cards and how we are going to solve the questions based on playing cards and so on. Thank you. Thank you very much.